Hello and welcome to DIY Dad. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Today I just want to go into a little bit about solving a problem and being thrifty about solving a problem. You know, since I've started making these videos, it's come to my attention that I can't just keep holding up a phone with both my hands while I'm working. It's kind of hard to show what's happening and me actually doing something. So I had the idea of building something to hold my phone in. I've got a Galaxy S8 and I just want to have some sort of mount for it that I can set on a table and let it record in the corner, and you can watch what I'm doing without me having to hold my phone. I can go out and buy something on Amazon for like 10 or 15 bucks, which I probably will, but I had the idea of why not build something out of some materials I have for free and get me by for a few days until something actually gets delivered. So I'm going to go into my thought process on that and what I'm going to do to solve this problem. Alright, so the first thing I did is I took a few measurements of my phone, figured out it's about 6 inches long by about ½ inch thick. Now this is just real rough estimates, I don't have to get super accurate with this, but what I'll end up doing is I'll just sketch something. So I want a bracket of some sort that's going to stand up, and it's probably going to look something like a piece of wood with a backing and maybe a tray like this. And your phone will sit inside here, propped up. This is a very crude drawing. You don't need to be good at drawing to be creative. Here's my phone, and it's sitting inside this little tray. Maybe it's got some feet on it or whatever. Maybe a little bracket to hold it up. Anyway, how are we going to go about building this? Let's find out what kind of materials I have around here that I can build with. I just built something out of some wood I had last week. Guess what? I've got a little bit of scrap 1/4 inch MDF left. That's square, thin, lightweight. This might work. How am I gonna chop that into pieces and glue it together? Well, I could use a stapler or nails. I've also got some wood glue. We could try that as materials for building this. We can clamp a couple pieces together. So, what do we go from here? Well, we're going to need a sheet of wood that's going to be 6 inches long. So we'll cut something at 6 inches and we'll make it about ½ inch deep, just so that way there's enough room for the phone to go in there. There is going to be cut number 1. 6 by ½ inch. Okay, how are we going to lift that up? Well, we could probably find some sort of other glued piece of wood, maybe like an L bracket or something. So we'll stick another piece of wood. Let's make that, cut it at a 45-degree angle so that way it's angled a little bit. We could probably do maybe like a 2-inch long piece of wood like this. Definitely not drawing square. We'll just do one more strip of wood, and we can just cut at an angle like that and glue it up to the back right in the center. Maybe we'll do one on each side. I don't know yet, but you'll see this sitting here. Maybe I want to put this on a tripod. This is a tripod mount. Well, maybe we can make it a little taller in the back so that way I could actually screw this in and it could sit in my tripod and I can angle the tripod forward. Well, how big is this thing? See my troubles here. I'm trying to hold this and open up a tape measure at the same time. That's just under 2 inches square. So when I make my bracket back here, maybe I can make it extend up. That extra piece of wood down here, I can make this extend 2 inches high. And we can just glue it together. So, this is how I come up with my ideas. I kind of brainstorm and think, okay, how can I solve this specific problem that I'm having? Well, I take a look at the materials I have. You know, I got some scrap wood back here. You can even build some out of cardboard if you really wanted to. I mean, it doesn't have to be anything fancy or last forever. Work with what you got. Do an inventory of your materials and what you have to build stuff with, and you know, you can just kind of figure it out from there. So what I'm going to do is, since I don't have anything to hold my phone yet, I'm going to make a couple cuts and measurements. I'm going to brace these two pieces together, glue it up, and I'll show you the aftermath. It might work temporarily, it might not, but oh well, I've got some extra scrap wood that I've been hanging on to for a while with no need for. So just to put that seed into your guys' head, how to be thrifty and save money without actually having to run to the store, pack the kids in the car, spend money. There's ways of doing that. So anyway, until next time, please like and subscribe and leave a comment.